Hey guys, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I wanted to do a vocal coach reacts to the Police and particularly Sting. And the reason for that is Sting is just a talent to be reckoned with. I mean, I remember when the Police first came out, and of course the song Roxanne came on, and I want to share a funny story with you about that in a second. And then I heard the lyrics this guy was writing, and everybody at that time was vying for uniqueness and greatness and professionalism and so forth. And Sting and the Police were no exception. I mean, when they came out, it was just like, whoa, like what is this, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do a vocal coach reacts. Oh, my funny story. I was at my son's high school graduation, and I was starving, and they went into the bleachers, and I had like 45 minutes to spare, so I stopped across the street to get a hamburger at a restaurant. And through the intercom system, Roxanne comes on. And so I was trying to send my wife a note through Siri, which is the thing you talk into and it does dictation. This is kind of when it first started getting popular. So I've got this, all of a sudden it goes, Roxanne, you don't have to put out the red light. And it's going right into my phone and it's reading it word for word. I'm like, this is scary. And instead of trying to click it off, I made a mistake and I actually hit the send button. My wife comes back, she goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'll explain it later. Anyway, silly story, but let's do Roxanne. This is Sting and this is the Police. Here we go. It's like unique reggae or something, right? With like a punk sort of new wavy twist to it.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money.
Okay, now I want to say something about this. Now, it is really hard, especially on bass, to play funky bass grooves that are kind of, off center of like a normal, 2/4 rhythm or whatever. But he does a phenomenal job of being able to sing and play bass. Now, I know, there's guys like Geddy Lee and a lot of people that play bass and sing too, but I'm just pointing this out along the way. So, and then he's not missing a note singing, he's not missing a note playing. The band is spot on tight, really cool.
You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne,
Boy, does he look young there.
you don't have to put on the red.
We're all getting older.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. I love you since I knew you. I wouldn't talk down to you. Told you once, I won't tell you again. I won't share you with another boy. You know my mind is made up. So put away your makeup. Told you once, I won't tell you again. It's a bad way. Come on.
Here comes the chorus. Well, if you really listen to like a lot of Sting's lyrics, I mean, he takes on hard, concepts, like this. I won't share you to the night, the red light district, a prostitute. He takes on Congress, talking about less Congress and feeding more people. And if you go back and forth, like really listen to some of his lyrics, SOS, it has all of it has a big meaning behind it. So I love his songwriting, and got way even better from this time, of course, because this is early on. Here we go.
Come on. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. 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 Put on the red light.
I have a funny story about the drummer. Apparently, early on in his career, he was looking for endorsements and he wasn't having much success. And so I guess there was several magazines, that he submitted fake reviews to. And because he did that, and Sting goes, wow, look at all these reviews on you. He's like, yeah. He goes, how'd you get those? And he goes, well, I actually submitted him myself, but he got the endorsements that he wanted for doing that. I think that's hilarious. Let's continue. Here we go. His name's Stuart Copeland, by the way, the drummer. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, they're just kind of improvising right now, you know. So do you remember me talking about in one of my reaction videos where I said it's kind of fun to go see a band, and you know, sometimes the improvisation can get a little long and whatever, and it could sometimes get monotonous. So if you're playing the same thing over and over again, whatever. But it's nice, you know, to hear like more personality of the band come out than what they can put on a record, because a record you only get so much time. So it's fun to hear just that, you know, have a lot of different influences that come out where you wouldn't necessarily get to hear that on a record. Here's Stu Copeland, man, he's going for it in the background. I love that. Do that for a little while, man. Your wrist gets really tired after a while, I'm telling you.
Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Work the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red.
All right, this is kind of coming to the close. I'll probably do another chorus and then that's it. But anyway, Sting, again, just a fantastic artist. Again, another guy that's spanned decades. I encourage you guys to go back though and listen to some of his lyrics or read some of his lyrics because, you know, they're provocative. They're very erudite, which kind of means, you know, pretty smart. He's going after smart lyrics instead of just kind of writing bonehead stuff. So anyway, thank you for joining me, Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. And until next time, peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. That will actually take you to another page where you want to click on the bell icon and it opens up a menu, and the menu has notifications on it where there's a little box you can check where it says send me all notifications for this channel. Check the box and then click the save button and you'll get notifications from me every time I have a cool video come out. Okay? Thanks guys. Peace out.